Hello everybody, I'm finally getting around to doing a full face like I've promised for ages now. Finally getting around to it. I hope you've all had a good Christmas and you're looking forward to New Year. I'm going to put my pom-pom headband on that I bought a little while ago. And of course, as usual, I'm covering my face up. It's holographic. Ooh. Doesn't pull the hair back very well, but so cute. Okay. First, I'm going to use my Clinique Pore Refining Solution Stay Matte Hydrator that I always use as primer. This is really good. 2 or 3 squirts is enough for that. Which I just rub all over like a normal face cream. I use this as a normal moisturiser quite a lot. There we go. I'm excited. I'm doing what I got for Christmas video next. After this one. Right, I'm going to use my Real Techniques brushes that I keep in the coffee pot. Because it's clear, it's got a lid and it keeps them nice. I don't like the idea of them getting dusty. And I can't find my foundations, that's a good start. Of course. Hang on. Let me know in the comments below what you got for Christmas. What makeup products you really like at the moment. Anything you think I'm doing wrong, anything you think I should try. Oh no, it's all everywhere. You can tell I've been busy. My brushes are dirty. The lid for that's dirty. I've been wearing more makeup than I normally would at the moment because it's Christmas and everything. As you can see, I've got a spot as well from eating too much chocolate. Alright, I'm using, I didn't even say what I'm using either. Real Techniques brushes, it's the, hang on, it's the foundation, yeah, square foundation brush. You can tell I haven't done a video for a little while. I'm using the Rimmel London Lasting Finish 25 Hour with Comfort Serum Skin Perfecting Full Coverage Foundation. It's in ivory, that one, because as you can tell I'm rather pale, especially this time of year. I just put a bit on the back of my hand and I use the brush to just spread it all over my face, really, like ice in a cake. Not ice in a cake, brush in a cake. That wasn't a good, it wasn't a very good example, was it? Never mind. Well, I hope this isn't too boring for everybody. I've been promising a full face video since I started. It's just been chaos, one thing after another. It looks really light now, but I warm it up with bronzer, that's the one, bronzer, and I might do a little bit of contour. I still need to practice loads. I'm sure I'm getting it in the wrong place. Any tips for noobs? Noobs, yeah. Any tips for people who are new to contouring? I've got the Makeup Revolution Pro Contour HD palette. So if any of you have got that and you want to share some tips, they are always welcome. Nearly there. I basically just put a thin layer on. It always looks really... Oh, I haven't got my light on. Honestly. I wondered what I was struggling to see. I never worry about getting it on my lips. Oh, that's reminded me. I've got new lipstick to show you today, which I've left over here somewhere. Hang on. Show you that in a minute, at the end, obviously, when one does lipstick usually. Right, I might need a little bit more. But that's basically what I do for the first layer of foundation. I just put it on, just a thin layer. I've already said that already. You know by now, I repeat myself about 100 times. But at least you will remember, won't you? Right, we'll wipe that off this time. That's the only thing about this pump. Does anyone else find that it gets dirty at the end? It's really annoying, because then you get like a clump sometimes. as lovely as that sounds. Anyway, put that to one side, get them out of the way as well. I get muddled up with what I'm doing. Right, that can go back. Then I take the, what do I take? The buffing brush, Real Techniques again. And I just literally do what the brush says. Buff it all nice and even. And then I do this again after I've put a bit of concealer on. I know it sounds a bit redundant, but if you don't do it straight away, it dries too much. And then it's pretty much hopeless trying to get it to look even. But I'm sure everybody's got different ways of doing their makeup. My sister uses a beauty blender, which I haven't tried yet. I'm not sure. Because I'm an artist, I think I just naturally would rather use a brush. That's my excuse anyway. I might give it a go in a video if you want to see that. See me trying a beauty blender for the first time. Oh, I've pulled loads of hair out of the headband. All the strange faces we make while we're doing our makeup. No wonder men think we're weird. Or other women even. I always sort of brush it into the hairline a little bit, then you don't get that, or you get less of that like orangey line, especially if it oxidises a little bit, which usually this doesn't. You never know. It has a funny 5 minutes. It's quite a new bottle of it as well, so it shouldn't do. Right, so that's basically what I do. Then what do I do next? Who knows? Oh, I normally do my eyebrows next. I still need that. No, not eyebrows. I'm so keen to get on with my eyebrows. God knows why. It's hopeless trying to find anything. Concealer next. That's what I do. And this is the Lumi Touch. I'm sure it's L'Oreal or Maybelline. It's the one that it's all come off the tube, but I'll put it in the description. I usually remember now. I'm getting better. And then I just put a little, I don't like loads because I've got wrinkles under my eyes. Where's that spot gone? It's pretty good coverage. It's full coverage at foundation, so you should hope so. Then I've got a Eco Tools Fresh and Flawless complexion set, which I use all the time, as well as my Real Techniques, which I've bought recently. This was my favourite set until I got this one, that one, those brushes. But there's a little brush in there, the one I'm using now, which is brilliant for under your eye, blending in concealer. What concealers do you guys use? Has anyone used, what do I do with it? Has anyone used this one before? Do they like it? I use it in the colour Nude. So it's slightly darker in the tube than the foundation, but it's lighter on the skin. I've no idea. The magic of makeup, I was going to say. Sounds weird. Right, there we go. It's pretty even. I tend to use it just to sort of buff out any little bits I think might be a bit of a nuisance. It's just that right size, and it's very similar to the Real Techniques buffing brush, but smaller basically. It's a really nice size, and I forgot to put Vaseline on my lips. I always put stuff down where I can't find it apparently. I always put a little bit on. I exfoliated my lips before I started, what I was trying to say, and I normally follow that with a bit of Vaseline because I've got the new lipstick to show you. I'm so excited about. I have already tried it. I've put pictures on Instagram. I'll put a link for my Instagram below. And if you're on Instagram, add me. There we go. A bit lost in me doing my lips then. Right, now it's time for eyebrows, which I'm really enjoying doing my eyebrows for some reason. It's a bit weird. I use L'Oreal Paris Brow Artist Genius Kit, and it's in their lightest shade. So I think that it's just rubbed off of mine. It has got a name, but it's just a light one. That one, and my little, it's supposed to be a mascara brush, but I use it as a spoolie because it was pretty. There's loads of different colours. Oh, losing it, literally. And the Benefit Give Me Brow, I use that on top. That's basically all I do to my eyebrows because I'm still growing them. They are looking much better than they were. I did cave and shape them a little bit more because it was starting to annoy me. I was trying to just leave them. Oh, I need to wash my brushes. I'm washing these tonight. They're getting really mucky. Okay, so I just spoolie up my eyebrows and I'm trying to grow them into this sort of shape. So there's like a line and then I don't know what that's called. Literally don't know anything about eyebrows. Very, very new to trying to get them to look like something. They are definitely looking better. Doing the videos and buying the right stuff and taking a bit more time to get things to look how I want it to. Right, and then basically at the moment I'm just filling my eyebrow in with the powder. And this is literally what I do every time I do my makeup at the moment. I just like a soft but filled in eyebrow look, not too extreme. I think with the silver hair and the sort of natural makeup style, you don't want too bold. But that might change. I might find something that really works I like. I'm thinking of getting a the little micro tip eyebrow pencil. If anyone can recommend one, that would be really good. A brand to try. Okay, so then I'll put my brush in there. What did I do that for? What did I? No, I put it up there. Don't worry. And then my favourite, I absolutely love this. I've heard that they're not selling this anymore, which I hope is not true. I hope I can still buy it because this is my sample size. It's lasted for ages. I really hope I can still get another one. It's in the shade 1, this one. It's the Benefit Give Me Brow, what's it called? It's just Give Me Brow, the fibre gel stuff. Honestly, I'd be lost about this. Because if you have got skimpy eyebrows, it just makes them look so much neater and fills in and sort of gives it a bit more oomph. There we go. Oh, I'm quite happy with those today. That makes a change. Right, back in my little box of tricks. What am I going to do next? What do I normally do next? Right, I normally do my powders and everything next. I think I might do my eyes and then they're done, then do my face. I reckon today. In case I get any fallout, then I can just flick it away. I've got a new brush to do that. Oh, I can't show you till I've done my next video. Right, if I get that, I don't have a new brush. Secret. Right, I'm going to do my eyeshadow. Stop procrastinating. Just in case I get any fallout, I think I better do it first today. Because this is a look I've been doing a couple of times. Did I do it for Christmas? No, I didn't. For Christmas I did like a grey smoky eye with a red lip, which I will do a video of that look once I've got over the stress. Oh, I've got the wrong brush. The stress of doing this. Okay, I'm doing it again. Okay, I've got the, hang on, I can never read this. Deluxe Crease Brush, that's the Real Techniques one, and I've got the other brush that goes with that set, which is called the Base Shadow Brush. I like to use the big fluffy brush just to put a base layer on. I know that's what that's for, but I prefer that for because I've got hooded eyes, so it's like, gets in there easier. Okay, I've got the Revaholic Eyes by Makeup Revolution. I'm obsessed with Makeup Revolution. As you can tell, I've got more palettes as well. That's my contour palette, which I might a little go with. Not sure. I still need to practice loads. Any tips at all for contouring, please put them below. Okay, I'm going to start with this one on just as my transition shade, I think they call it, or base shade, whatever. That. Just all over. As I say, I've got hooded eyes, so I don't normally do eyeliner,